Last night, Indian athletics witnessed a moment we've all been waiting for. Neeraj Chopra finally broke the 90-meter barrier at the Doha Diamond League. It's a huge milestone, not just for him, but for Indian sport on the global stage. To break down what this historic throw means for Neeraj, for India, and for the future of sport, we're joined by Mr. Adille Sumariwalla, Vice President of World Athletics. Adil, thank you so much for being here. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Neeraj reaching the 90-meter mark has been, a long-awaited milestone for a lot of us. And from a global, athletics perspective, how does this performance change the perception of Indian athletes? And of course, talk about Neeraj as well. You've seen him closely throughout the years.
So always a pleasure to talk to Revsportz, but today especially is a day when we are really, really happy with what has happened. Opening event, 90 meters, unheard of. I think a fantastic performance, and this just goes to show that if you are at it, you consistently pursue it in the right way and go after excellence, it will come. It takes its own time, but when it comes, then it stays. These are not those one off performances which just come and go. He is the most consistent thrower in the world. So his range is so small. So whenever he throws, he just throws within that range. It's not that there are people who throw 90 meters and then 70 meters and then never touch 90 again. But this is a guy who will throw 88, 89, 88, 89, 88, 89, 88, 89. Now he's crossed that threshold. And I think great, not only for Indian sport, this gives people who are wondering whether he will ever throw 90 meters or not. People have started doubting his abilities stupidly because we know what he is and who he is. But he's a great athlete, a great competitor, but even more, he's a great human being. He's a great human being. He's always ready to help his co-athletes. He's one of the most liked athletes in the world. Even with world athletics, they love him because wherever he goes, there is so much positive energy that he sort of emits to everybody. He's humble. He's down to earth. He talks to young kids in a language they understand. No high fly sort of advice, etc., etc. So I think he is probably the best thing in sports that's happened to India.
I agree with you 100%. On that note, because you said that Neeraj is someone who sits down athletes and talks to young people, he also sat down, had a conversation with Murali Sreeshankar, and said that for athletes, it's never about a World Cup or a medal or a trophy. It's about the distance. That's why the dream is never fulfilled. You are always chasing the next target. If it's 89 meters today, tomorrow it's 90, then it's 90.1. And that's a quality that you rarely see in athletes of Neeraj's stature.
So I think every athlete needs to think not of winning or losing. I think you challenge yourself every day, every time you train, in every competition, you challenge yourself to do better. And it is the journey. If the journey is good, your training is good, your focus is good on your training, you've done all the right things, your performance will automatically come. And I remember talking to Sri Shankar a couple of times, and Neeraj is one of those who has really sort of pushed him and said, "Listen, you can come back, you can do this, you can do that. You're as good as anybody else. If I can win, so can you. You've jumped at 841." And I think that's something great. It's not like I'm hoity-toity because now I'm two Olympic medals, two world championships medals, Olympic champion, world champion, Asian champion, Commonwealth champion, Asian Games champion. I mean, I don't think anybody in the history of Indian sport has achieved what he's achieved. And then he's down to earth. He's a proud soldier. He's a proud Indian. So, you know, it's, I mean, he has basically all those qualities that is required. And therefore, I was always confident that he will really go a long way. You see, it was in 2014-15 when he won the NIT Jam. Not even 24, sorry, 2011 when he won the National Inter-District Championships in Ranchi. And then he set a record in Haridwar in 2012. In 2015, he participated in senior championships and came fifth. And that's when he was picked up for the national camp. And then we had brought in Gary Calvert as the javelin coach. And in 2016, he became the world champion in the juniors. So that's his history. You have to see where he came from, how he went up, how Athletics Federation has now, in so many years, we've given him Gary Calvert, we've given him Uwe Horn, we have given him Dr. Klaus, now Zan Zelensky. So it's that whole progression, and he's not run away like a lot of athletes. We bring in foreign coaches, then some Indian coaches brainwash them, saying no, this is not right, that is not right. He has stuck. See, he's so focused. He's stuck to every coach for a while, done what needed to be done. When he felt and the coach felt that they had done enough with him, it was a sit down discussion. It was not that he left him or he left him or whatever. It was a sit down discussion, even with Dr. Klaus, saying, I can't do this anymore. I've done what I had to do with you and I can't keep traveling with you. I'm also old. And then we sat down and we found Zan Zelensky. AFI was wanting to get him, but we said you come up with your this thing, and then let's sit. And funnily, both of us decided on the same person. So I mean that's his mental setup. So with all the experience we have in Athletics Federation and his thought process, when all these things match, then that's when you get performance.
100%. I think you've summed it up very beautifully. The way throughout his years, Neeraj Chopra has conducted himself is phenomenal. Final couple of questions, Adil. First, how significant is this moment for the next generation of Indian throwers who are watching Neeraj redefine what is possible?
So in 2016, he was the first Indian to cross the 80-meter mark. Today, 14 Indians have crossed the 80-meter mark. Now he's crossed the 90-meter mark. Now let's see how he inspires the next generation to go to the 90-meter mark. So I'm just giving you bare facts and statistics.
Yes.
And you can just imagine from this the sort of impact that he has had on the whole ecosystem. Today, all our athletes, including a Murali, including um, a Gulveer, they say we're the same flesh and blood. He sits with us, he eats with us, he stays with us, he trains with us. So if he can do it, we can do it. So far the thought process was, अरे यार वो तो फॉरेनर है, उनको तो ये खाना मिलता है, ये होता है, all those sort of things. He's wiped that slate. He's wiped that slate clean, saying, boss, I can do it, you can do it. And he's always one of those who pushes them, karna hai. So,
Yeah.
so the impact which he's had is tremendous. And therefore, to actually amplify that impact, what we did in Athletics Federation is 7th of August. It's the National Javelin Day. So all over the country, there are javelin throwers. We have a javelin competition across all the states, across all the districts in India.
Yeah.
At Mid Jam last year, just for the under 16 javelin competition, we had 3,000 competitors.
Wow.
3,000 competitors at the National Inter-District Championships. So that is the Neeraj effect.
A leader in every sense of the word. Uh,
Absolutely.
yes. And final question: how much are you looking forward to a Murali Sreeshankar comeback?
I think he will come back. I think
Hmm.
he's a very good kid. He's a very talented kid. Um, it is sad that what he had was a very, very freak accident.
Yes.
Um, his rehab, I'm told, is going well. The last time I spoke to him, he was keen to come back a little earlier in
Hmm.
March, April, but I think he should not hurry. And he's a very, very talented kid. The problem is that I think he's very young. He needs to build a little more strength into his frame. His frame is little fragile, so it's a matter of time when he builds power into that frame. But with this frame, if he can jump 841, when he really gets stronger, I'm sure that he can be another Neeraj.
Well, thank you so much, Adil, for such an insightful conversation. Always such a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and it's really a pleasure to talk today. Special, it's a very special day, at least for me, in
Absolutely.
my heart, when Neeraj has crossed 90 meters. Thank you.